Here to share his insights on the weaker peso and the latest inflation figures, we have with us on the show Economist Emmanuel Leyco. He is joining us live via Zoom. Good evening and welcome to The Big Story, Professor.
Good evening, Sito, and good evening, Gretchen. Thanks for having me tonight.
I'm sure you've seen what we've run regarding the peso rate and inflation. What are your reactions regarding peso to the dollar exchange of 57 pesos to 1?
57 pesos to 1 was a psychological barrier or a psychological level, and it seems that it's like if you hit 57, anything can go next. So probably it can be 57.05 tomorrow, 57.25, because we haven't seen the end of the movement of the US dollar. The interest rates in the US continues to go up, or inflation continues to be uncontrolled, and therefore the US continues to consider raising interest rates. And if that happens, the Philippine peso will continue to depreciate.
Professor, how alarmed should we be with this all-time low in history or the data set until 2001? And do you agree with the lead economist of BPI, June Neri, saying that the BSP should act quickly to arrest the decline of the peso?
57 to a dollar is disturbing. However, when we continue to say that we will defend the peso, it only invites more reaction from currency traders. So what does that mean? The Philippine Central Bank will release more dollars into the market, but then our dollar reserve is not unlimited. So the more the Banco Central intervenes, the more speculation there will be. So I think we have to be very, very careful about what Banco Central can do in the currency market. I think we can go back to our experience in the 1990s, in the late 1990s, when speculation about currency movements fueled more speculations rather than control it. So what can the BSP do? Can they release more dollars? Our dollar reserve is already being watched at $100 billion. It will be so easy to wipe it out if we continue to participate in the currency market actively.
Professor, who, in your opinion, is going to be hurt the most in the country?
The ordinary people will definitely feel the pain of depreciating peso. Why? Because we are almost importing everything: consumer goods, onions, garlic, fish. We import petroleum, and without price movements in the petroleum market, with the currency depreciation, the price of oil or the price of petroleum in the pump stations will definitely go up. So consumers will definitely feel that.
Well, they are saying that the policy rate should be increased yet again to be able to arrest inflation. What are your thoughts on that? And also, how high do you think this is going to go, the peso to the dollar exchange rate, in the months to come leading up to December Christmas season?
It will be very difficult to compare the Philippine intervention or options to the U.S. The U.S., in their attempt to control inflation, they're really going all out with the interest rate. However, in the Philippines, if we go all out with our interest rate, this is going to hurt a lot of companies who are borrowing, consumers who are borrowing, because the interest rates are going up, and they may not be able to handle rising interest rates in our household or in the companies who are actively tapping the credit market.
Okay, we'll have to leave it at that for now. Professor Leyco, thank you very much for your time and for joining us this evening.